We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Rich Sanders is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. The bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With the first pitch, here it comes. Holden swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play. And 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Striding into the box, Henry Uribe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Nettie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0 pitch.
Hey.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. As a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Set. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plumped.
In now, Gino Rice. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. 1 inning in the books here, and the White Sox are out in front, 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Alford. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Alexis Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a throw over to first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Hit sharply on the ground, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. In now, Doug Layton. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ike Harmon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Harmon comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding in, Sammy Domaromo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Omar Narvaez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the club, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harmon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The second baseman, Chad Pinder.
Now in the box, Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 28,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gustavo Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
To third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Henry Uribe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Line hard down the line in right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And that's the first out. And that brings up Javi Baez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. One out, nobody on. 3-1. The 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in safely. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Baez stands at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's Renato Nunez. Pitch out, nothing doing. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Mark Holden 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. high in the air into shallow left center. Uribe comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now batting, Joey Gallo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. This is pulled into right. Stanton is there. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Alford. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Alford is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Here now the 2-2. Alexis Alonso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Harper Ham. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. At the plate, Gino Rice. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Gallo is there, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Ike Harmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Good guys held in check here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Romo has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Doug Layton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Layton corrals it. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Layton shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Henry Uribe. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Addison Russell to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-0. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in now, Gustavo Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Mark Holden, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Russell at second with 2 down. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 1/2. All even now at 1-1. Digging in now, Javier Baez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Baez, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full punch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Slow roller left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down. One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2.
2-2. Count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Up next for Chicago, Renato Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. All tied at 1-1. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Aaron Alford. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Drilled down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Settling in now, Alexis Alonso, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to count. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Popped up. Rice just to the right of the mound. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Doug Layton. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Three-two pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cubs strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Russell Richardson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, Harper Ham. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. Ready now for the White Sox, Gino Rice. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Richardson, 33 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Ike Harmon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Joaquin Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Striding in, Chad Pinder. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Standing in now, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Into the box now, Mark Holden, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner goes for second. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So in now for Chicago, Joey Gallo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The set and the 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Another one sent foul. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Harmon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in once again, Sammy Domaromo struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Henry Uribe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats. And he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Howie Kimbrough will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Aaron Alford will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pitch on the way. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Alexis Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0.
At the ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Stanton, and no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Here's Jason Hayward now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A ball and a strike. High pop-up. Rice is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Doug Layton. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Misses. Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Giancarlo Stanton now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Fastball just inside. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping into the box, Harper Ham. First first offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. 0-1 count. Here it is.
1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Edwin Valenzuela takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Addison Russell. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Chad Pinder. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Gustavo Gonzalez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Miguel Sanchez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and here comes the first baseman, Gino Rice. Here it comes.
That's out play.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one down now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Jared Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Sammy Domeromo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 offering, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brian Goodwin is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. The next Cub up, Mark Bolden. Pitch on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And here's There's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two and two. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Joey Gallo waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a two-run lead.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of a bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Noah Faust is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. So now to the plate, Aaron Halford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Baez on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Alexis Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Uribe is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready once again, Jason Hayward, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Late that time for a strike. And he lays off for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox 1. William Sato takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Henry Uribe, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 delivery.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The White Sox down to their last strike, and it's fouled away. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Miguel Sanchez gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 30,615. The White Sox thank you for attending.